What I am about to share with you is another true astral projection experience that had occurred approximately 7 years ago. After working a long, hard day's work, I had come home, got something to eat, and decided to lie down and watch television. Somewhere thereafter, I had fallen asleep. Not long thereafter, as usual with my astral projection experiences, my mind had awakened to the feelings of being paralyzed, the typical vibration, the pressure throughout my body. Immediately thereafter, I saw before me what you are seeing now. A doorway would appear to be a male figure. The more I became focused on this doorway and this tunnel, the more solid this vision had become. This male figure came towards me, but this person was walking in very fast time, which immediately let me know that this was occurring on a higher frequency, because from my perspective at that point, I'm in a lower, slower vibrating frequency, and looking at this from where my mind's eye was, everything appeared to be moving much faster. So this entity came towards me in a very fast motion. The next thing I knew, it was as if this entity took both my astral hands and pulled them together, and I felt my hands come out of my physical body and fold before my chest, and I felt like my entire astral body lift up, chest first, and I lift up and out, and instantly I am in another reality. It appeared now that I was in some sort of chamber, and in this chamber there was like these symbols all on the walls, and I'm sure it was some kind of language, but I couldn't make it out, but they looked strangely familiar. And I'm looking around and I could literally feel my astral body floating along this chamber, and the next thing I know, I'm in what appears to be a ship, and this ship appeared to be in space, because I remember looking and seeing like a window that peered outside of the ship, and I remember seeing stars and planets. And the next thing I know, I look over to my right and I see these Caucasians. They were all blonde haired and blue eyed, and they appeared to be scientists or something. They were totally unaware that I was there. And this is the real kicker. They were reporting to a leader that was a black woman. This woman was very beautiful, and this really stood out in my mind because I had never seen a depiction of a leader on a ship being that of a black woman. This woman was very beautiful. She was very dark complexion. She had braids or thin locks. I couldn't really tell. Her uniform was very different from all of the others. It was form-fitting, it was blue in color, and there was a interesting emblem symbol pinned on her right chest. And I immediately got the feeling that she was more than just a leader. It was like this woman was their queen, and I can see there was this incredible love and admiration for her, and I was quite taken back by it. I don't know if this was a different timeline. I don't know if this was the future, the present, the past. I really don't know. I'm just reporting to you what was shown to me by this entity. But there was something that I had gotten from this particular experience. There are literal doorways, and these doorways are like portals into different places in the universe, different timelines, and I think depending on one's intention or curiosity or thirst for knowledge, each doorway is a portal towards a different reality. That's one thing that I got from this experience, and that also, although we don't see it much, there are extraterrestrials that are human. In fact, I feel that we, the human race, for the most part, were seeded here by higher universal beings, humans. And when I hear people say things like, well, how are aliens looking like humans? You know, that's wishful thinking. And that's a very legitimate argument, but most of us never stop to think that perhaps it is us who come from space, and that a great portion of this galaxy, the structure, may be that of beings that are bipedal in nature. This astral projection experience was quite incredible, but it's still nothing compared to the others that I had the years thereafter. So subscribe if this is your first time hearing this story, and if you are already a subscriber, I thank you, and believe me, there's far more interesting things to come.